Hi, this is me reminding myself that I'm awesome part 2. Even though I make mistakes. Yeah, I make mistakes. It's true. It's true. That there's erasers on the ends of pencils for a reason. Okay? And I've got a million billion ex-girlfriends. I make a lot of mistakes. But I dropped the pizza box. Bummer. You know, when I was talking about being awesome, and there I go acting a fool. I was trying to itch my nutsack. Look what happens when you go try to fucking itch your nutsack. Because I was talking about the me first and the gimme gimmes, right? That's where we left off. Me first and the gimme gimmes. I was talking about. Yeah, me first. Let's talk about me first. Okay, it's a punk rock supergroup. I was saying, you guys, if you don't know, it's got like a bunch of dudes from all these different bands. Blah, 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 blah. I was wearing this shirt today. It's true. I was wearing this shirt today at this one job I went to. I'm working with this company, high-end weed company, and I smoked some of their weed, and holy fuck. It's good. It's, oh my god, the stank on this is loud. It's fucking loud. Like, I opened the bag in the warehouse. Dudes from across the warehouse came over to give the bags a whiff. That's how loud this shit is. Okay? I work with this company called Josh Wax. They grow veganic marijuana in living soil. There's no pesticides, no chemicals. All natural. And you can really, really taste and feel the difference. It's this stuff sells for like $600 an ounce. This is like high quality shit. It's really good stuff. But needless to say, I was walking in today at the distribution center, and a young gentleman goes, "Hey, I really like your shirt." I do that to people sometimes. There was a dude with a Ween shirt on, and I had to fucking talk to him about Ween, of course, but that's a different story. Needless to say, he liked my Me First and the Gimme Gimme shirt. And I just go, "Yeah, I got this shirt for free because my band used to go on tour with them." And he was like, "Really?" And we started shooting the shit, and I started telling him about the I was in this gay punk rock cover band called Black Flag, and and like we just started talking and everything, and I told him that the lead singer of Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, we actually I knew him back in Pittsburgh when I was a teenager. His name is Spike Slauson, and I actually did a 7-inch cover called "Hey Spike, When You Gonna Burn That There Jacket," which was on NFO Records, which stood for Nipple Freakout Records. But yeah, I did a cartoon for the album, the 7-inch cover, because I was kind of an artist back in the day too. But whatever, I'm awesome. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's why I gotta talk about how awesome I am. I really do. I forget sometimes. But yeah, today I got a good opportunity to talk to this gentleman about how awesome I am and how more awesome I need to be. That's why I need to start, getting back doing the comedy, because the karaoke I'm going to keep doing. I think I'm going to just own the karaoke scene here in Los Angeles. Skippysimon going to be the king of karaoke. You watch. I own the night. But like I was talking with this dude, I was telling him all the stories about like back in Pittsburgh and everything, and me and Spike, and how when I was at Punk Rock Bowling 2007, which is the first time I was in Black Flag, we were doing the closing ceremonies, the commencement ceremonies for Punk Rock Bowling, and we were opening for Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. And after the show, Spike walks by me backstage, and he looks at me and he goes, "How do I know you?" I go, "I'm Skippy." He goes, "From Pittsburgh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he throws his arms around me, okay, and gives me this huge hug, and I kid you not, starts crying. And I'm like, I gave him a hug. I'm like, I'm not a dick. I'm like, and he starts saying to me, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was telling this kid about like how I was one of his 12 steps on his 12-step program, but I was like, one of the people he had to fucking, because when we were like, when I was growing up in Pittsburgh, he used to drink a lot, and I didn't drink. I was straight edge, anti-racist skinhead, and he would always try to get me to drink Iron City beer with him and stuff, because we used to hang out at this bar called the Upstage, and he used to try to get me to drink all the time, and I never would. And he used to really go out of his way to be a dick to me sometimes. And I'm going to give you the most specific example. I used to help manage this, like a bunch of bands when I was in high school. I used to make their stickers and t-shirts and do their flyers and stuff like that. And I'd drive them around and stuff, just manage them pretty much. And there was this one band I used to help manage, which was Necrocedia. Awesome dudes. They lived down on Bouquet Street in Oakland, which was, because there used to be this place called the Original Hot Dog Shop, and that was our fucking headquarters. That was our headquarters. We would always meet, get a fucking French fry, because they were huge. They sell these huge French fries at fucking Original Hot Dog Shop, and then you walk down Bouquet Street with your bag of fries and your Turner's iced tea, because that's the shit, and you fucking hang out, listen to them practice, or just be punk rock and shoot the shit. But there was one time they were having a party. I'm sitting there chilling with my Turner's iced tea, because if you weren't chilling with the Turners as a straight edge kid back in Pittsburgh, you just did it wrong. You had to have Champion sneakers and Turner's iced tea. It's just how it was back in the day. Even though I had steel-toed fucking, I had steel-toed shoes, and I had Run DMC high-top Adidas sneakers, but that's a different story. I miss those. My God, I had a full leather Run DMC sweatsuit that disappeared when I was in the military, and I'm still hoping to this day that it's buried under one of my mom's fucking... My mom she's a hoarder. She just buys shit and just doesn't. So funny. But needless to say, okay, Spike, I was at this party. There was these couple of girls. They're like, "Hey, Skippy, hey, why don't you come talk to us outside? Come on, talk to us outside." I was like, "I can talk to you right here." I'm like, "No, talk to us outside." They want me to come outside the door, outside, on the porch, outside the front. Because Spike was on the roof with this garbage can filled with, like, I don't know, could have been piss, could have been fucking whatever, could have been, I know it was like cans and like shit in there. And he dumped it on me. And he dumped it on me at this party in front of everybody. And it was fucked up. And, yeah, it was just fucked up. But he made amends for that. And, I was very, I'd forgotten about it. I didn't care. Shit, I got all my life. But apparently, some things don't fucking... Okay, good. It's still recording. Good. Alright, I dropped the keyboard again. But anyhow. Yeah, I was talking about the dude about how he had to make amends with me and everything. And then, like, I was also talking about how we were in San Diego when we were on tour with Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. And we were me and Spike after the show backstage. Normally, because I was still drinking back then, normally I would be, when Me First and the Gimme Gimmes dudes, when they were on stage, I was in their green room drinking their beer, which was funny because they had tons of beer, fucking it. But Yeah, but me and Spike, I was telling this dude, I was like, yeah, I was sitting on the floor, and Spike was on the toilet, and we're both sharing a joint, and he goes, Skippy, I am so sorry for what. And I was like, Spike, listen, dude, I get it. You're fucking sorry, and you did it. So what? Get the fuck over it. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you right now. Like I was seriously fucking like, listen, I don't want to hear it. All right, this is one to grow on, baby. You know. But actually, I wasn't gonna beat him up. Never. Nah, I love Spike and I love his wife, and I think they're just beautiful people, and I'm very happy to know them and happy to have them in my life. But yeah, me and this dude were just sitting outside, and I was telling him about stories from the Comedy Store, and like, you know, like having Eddie Van Halen come up to me and shaking my hand, telling me I'm fucking funny, like shit like that, like smoking weed with Robin Williams, like fucking smoking weed with David Lee Roth. Like I was telling him all these cool fucking stories and shit, and I'm just like, you know, every once in a while I just gotta sit there and go, you know what, dude, you're pretty fucking epic. I am, but I don't know. I need to be more epic. I haven't been epic in a while. But, I don't know. I'll get there. Like I said, karaoke. I'm going back to the Comedy Store just for fucking shits and giggles. I'm just. If anything, I just want to make people angry. Comedians hate me, and I give a fuck. You know. But, as I say, they're not my friends. They're my shitty coworkers. Yep, they're pissed off because they didn't have Eddie Van Halen come up to them on Valentine's Day of 2004 and shake their hand and say, you're fucking funny, kid. Because, that was fucking awesome. That was just, yeah, you couldn't ask for a better. I mean, even though I went home with, like, this amazingly gorgeous fucking woman with the biggest fucking boobs, and I got cock blocked by Jesus. Thank you for nothing. Yeah, dude. Christian women are the worst. I love lesbians, Christian women. Yeah. Nah, forget it. I've been cock blocked by Christ too many fucking times, dude. Don't want it. Jesus is not my homeboy. Fun is my friend. Anyhow. Yeah, I just needed to remind myself. I don't know. What'd you ever do? I don't know. I was just talking about fucking a YouTube comment about how, like, I fucking one night at the Comedy Store, fucking Chris Squire from the band Yes showed up, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I fucking love your music. And like, you know, I'm getting shit faced drunk and singing Roundabout all night with the lead singer of the Smithereens. It's like, I've had a wild life. It's fucking awesome. You saw me do something. Cookies and water, bro. I'm at that age where milk, I'm just gonna be gassy. But this right here, let's face it, with milk and cookies, you're trying to get this to just be soft. Perfect. Mm. I just got these at the business Costco. I thought they were better than the Famous Amos. Is that a bunch of little Famous Amos cookies? I like the Famous Amos ones better, I think. But you know what? 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I'll eat them both. Yeah. Yeah, I've just done some awesome shit. Like, I don't know. Just wanted to talk about it. I've done way more than that, but I think I'm good. Yeah, 15 minutes is good enough. All right. I'm awesome. Yeah, this is part 2. Thank you. Stay awesome.